Good morning. Today is October 15th. My name is Cynthia, and this is Faith Comes by Hearing the Word of God. I'm reading from chapter 52, King James Version. The caption reads, "The futility of boastful wickedness." To the chief musician Mescal, a psalm of David, when Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul and said unto him, David is come to the house of Ahimelech. 52. Why boast thou itself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endures continually. Thy tongue devises mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Thou lovest all devouring words, Selah. O thou deceitful tongue, God shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living, Shelah. The righteous also shall see and fear, and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will praise thee forever, because thou hast done it, and I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints. 53. The caption reads, The folly and wickedness of men. To the chief musician upon Mahathalath, Maskil, a psalm of David. The fool has said in his heart, There is no God. Corrupt they are, and have done abominable iniquities. There is none that does good. God looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek God. Every one of them is gone back. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread? They have not called upon God. There were they in great fear, where no fear was. For God hath scattered the bones of him that encamped against thee. Thou hast put them to shame, because God has despised them. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion, when God bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. A prayer for protection from enemies. To the chief musician on Ninganong, Maskil, a psalm of David, when the Zephim came and said to Saul, Doth not David hide himself with us? That was the caption for chapter 52. Chapter 54. 54. Save me, O God, by thy name, and judge me by thy strength. Hear my prayer, O God. Give ear to my words of my mouth. For strangers are risen up against me, and oppressors seek after my soul. They have not set God before them. Selah. Behold, God is my helper. The Lord is with them that uphold my soul. He shall reward evil unto my enemies. Cut them off in thy truth. I will freely sacrifice unto thee. I will praise thy name, O Lord, for it is good. For he hath delivered me out of all my trouble, and my eye hath seen his desire upon my enemies. And that was chapter 54. Let me see if I can read 55. It's a bit long. I'm going to give it a try. A prayer to the destruction of the deceitful, to the chief musician of Ninganad, Maskil, a psalm of David. 55. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not thyself from my supplication. Attend unto me and hear me. I mourn in my complaint and make a noise because of the voice of my enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they cast iniquity upon me. And in wrath they hate me. My heart is sore, pained within me, and the tremors of death are fallen upon me. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me, and horror have overwhelmed me. And I said, Oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then I would fly away and be at rest. Lo, then would I wander far off and remain in the wilderness. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. Selah. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues. For I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go about it upon the walls therein. Mischief also and sorrow are in the midst of it. Wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit and guile depart not from her streets. For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me, then I would have hid myself from him. But it was thou, a man my equal, my guide, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked into the house of God in company. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick to hell, for wickedness is in their dwelling and among them. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord will save me. Evening and morning, and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He hath delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me. For there were many with me. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abide of old, because they have no changes. Therefore they fear not God. Selah. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved, but thou, O God, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. And that is, faith comes by hearing the word of God. I pray that our faith be increased. I pray that God will lead us and guide us this day. Always remember, keep it breezy. Bye.